the users to the really customers? How do you identify the potential new customers? There are interesting use cases like this. Are these only just the 2-3 examples? Not really. If you talk about these points, let me just move this a little bit. Right. Okay, so the main point I'm trying to convey here is to show you a picture which shows almost like 24, 25 different verticals. What are the uses of AI, right? It's not limited to one particular industry, right? And my aim here is not to go through each and everything, which may take easily a couple of hours to describe, but to excite you as you are coming from different backgrounds and representing different industries. There is AI, even though the maturity levels may be little different, there are uses of AI, right? But is it like a smooth sailing, everything is solved? Not really, right? So that's where we'll talk about these challenges here. What kind of challenges we are going to address here? This is one of the key takeaways for this particular session. After understanding, yes, there is a need for the AI-driven data strategy. Let's go a little more deeper into that and come back and sum up towards the end. And I was just thinking, what is the best way to present the challenges? What I was presented here is maybe we'll start with our data science typical life cycle and how do you follow. We'll address some of the challenges and go deep dive into data related aspects. And then we'll introduce the new techniques on that. First, to start with, one challenge is creating the right use case where the return on investment is very essential, right? Because of the COVID-19, we know the business pressures for our production platforms or maybe the solutions. The easiest way to identify there is some of the cases AI hype. Because of AI hype, it may look like AI is a hammer for every problem. But instead, you can try to see whether we are creating long-term assets or maybe the low-hanging. Sometimes it may be a simple automation case to solve a problem. Fine, let's do that with automation and identify interesting problems for where AI can be applied. In some cases, you may be sitting on a lot of unstructured data. What kind of right embeddings we need to use? Is it always a latest and greatest methodology like transformers for text data or some kind of a normalized pixel data for images? Need not be. The choice could be, I'll give you a different dimension from green AI. It may not be always the latest technology which you can really apply. There are multiple ways or multiple parameters you can consider as a product manager or as a solution architect while really taking the choices, not just only model, because the general notion is I'll talk about, yes, data science, or this one is mostly as a crazy for model building. I'll say that is not even 20%. There is a lot of aspects from the other life cycle aspects. Then other point is performance evaluation due to drift. Yes, we built a sophisticated model and then, giving good results in terms of accuracy, sensitivity, specificity. We deployed it. But due to the change in pattern of these COVID, the patterns of the users changed and it is no more performing as expected. There is a concept, data drift kind of techniques, which we need to understand and try to follow some kind of a retraining techniques. I'll deep dive because of that importance of that particular topic in the upcoming slide. When it comes to the model building, we have seen a lot of maturity in the last few years. You can try to use maybe some kind of a transfer learning techniques. May not be only from your domain, even from other domains as well, especially to reduce the development time. And next challenge is in terms of the model maintenance. Yes, a lot of the stakeholders these days understand it's not like a static model built once and then it will work forever. So we need to think of some kind of ML flow or for some kind of a tools like for ML ops. It's becoming buzzwords. Initially, I think last year I was talking about AI ops, ML ops. It's not standardized, but as we speak in 2021, mostly people are adhering to the term of ML ops. Why that is required? Is it just for the maintenance? Not really at the end of model maintenance, even if it can play the role in the data augmentation based on error analysis. Right? Or even you can think of more data labels, you can review it. If it is really adding value, then it's perfectly fine. Otherwise, you have liberty to change the data from the domain expertise as well. Definitely the retraining model is also part of it.